Hello, this is Mrs. Peeved versus the well-behaved child. Now then, being a mom of two boys, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, I'm absolutely no stranger to temper tantrums. Now then, how to get closer. Now then, when I'm out in public, people will often approach me and say, "Oh my goodness, your boys are so little and close to age. How do you get them to behave so well in public? I could never take mine anywhere at that age." Honestly, the answer on that part is just luck, because mine are horrible at home and then just perfect little angels in public. I don't know why. I have met some kids that I know are the reverse, and from some things my mom said, I think I was the reverse. But yeah, mine are terrible at home and usually for the most part, like, really good in public. However, and while all kids are terrible to some degree, a lot of things parents ask is, what can I do to make my child make me want to pull out my hair less? Because 6 months ago, I was at my wit's end. My kids were just, every day, I just would like yell myself hoarse because I didn't know what to do, because it was like everything was a fight. I couldn't get them to clean their room. I couldn't get them to eat. I couldn't get them to go to bed. I couldn't get them to get up in the morning. I can't get them to get dressed. I mean, just every little thing was a struggle. And it doesn't have to be that bad. Yes, at 2 and 4, they go through major mental growth spurts, and so they're going to be testing limits. And that's fine, and that's normal to a degree. But you can control like how out of control they are. If they're completely out of control, you probably need to do something. So, and mine were at that point. So I did a lot of research online. Usually I just type in what I need on Amazon, and then we'll spend hours reading reviews to figure out what I want to buy. I bought several things, and actually only one of them really worked very well. 1-2-3 Magic by Thomas W. Felon. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Here. Apparently this is the 6th edition. So this book has been around for a while. And honestly, I would recommend it to everyone who has close contact to kids. I would recommend it to teachers, Sunday school teachers, daycare workers, people who work at summer camps. Not just moms, grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone who babysits for kids regularly. If you are in close contact with kids, we seriously need this book. It has chapters to deal with everything, and includes the psychology as to why the kid is doing what it's doing. Now then, the psychology, I'm going to agree a little bit with Sheldon, is mostly just guessing, hokum. I don't really care much for the science of psychology. This book, most of it actually applied to my kids. Again, there were a few things that were like, that would never apply to my family in 100 years, and that's not remotely useful. But the thing is, it would apply to some people. So just, there's so much good information in the book, and don't like take the 1 or 2 things that don't apply to you and like throw the book out. The book is actually so useful. It covers everything. Here, let me look at some of the chapters real quick. Controlling obnoxious behavior, managing testing and manipulation, encouraging good behavior. That one is super important. And strengthening your relationships with your children. It covers everything from not wanting to eat, not wanting to clean your room, not wanting to, supposedly not wanting to do homework. I homeschool, so that's not really a thing. And plus mine are 2 and 4, so no real homework there. But it says more than 1.8 million copies sold. I believe it because honestly, there is so much good information in there. I don't scream at my kids anymore. Most days they get dressed in a timely fashion. Cleaning the room has become super easy. I never scream at them, and they never scream at me. They're not going to do it. About 50% of the time when I ask, they do it, which for a 2 and 4-year-old is pretty good. The other 50% of the time, it's usually I just stop, back off, take a deep breath, and just go clean it myself if it really needs cleaning. Because they're 2 and 4. Hopefully by the time they're like 7 and have impulse control fully developed, they will be cleaning their own rooms 100% of the time by themselves without any fighting involved. But we'll see how that goes. That's my hope. But I'm going to be realistic and say it may be that way and it may not. Now then, on the encouraging good behavior part, that has been amazing. Like for bad behavior, basically the thing is you count to 3 and then you give them a timeout. Now there is a certain way to do it and you have to be consistent. So please buy the book. Don't just start counting to 3 and giving your kids timeout. You really need the book to understand how that works and why and what to do in certain situations arise. Because like if your kid, I don't know, kicks the cat. Saying that's a 1 seems ridiculous. So yeah, go buy the book. But encouraging good behavior, because that's something that did not occur to me, really. And that's ridiculous, because everyone loves to know, even when I had a job, I like it when people acknowledge that I did something good. A pat on the head verbally, you know, just saying, good job, Carol, or things like that. Everyone enjoys that, and kids more so. So yeah, you seriously, I hear my niece screaming. I'm in my mom's house, and yeah, okay. My sister's with her daughter, but she just discovered that she can scream, so I can hear it. But encouraging good behavior in kids is so important. So this, I'm not sure. Is that turning up? Yeah. This is just a bunch of construction paper. I folded hamburger style and then stapled. I took like 4 sheets of whatever color construction paper that my youngest Jeremiah picked out. I stapled it together, and then I bought a pack of stickers from Amazon. This was like $4, and it's 440 star stickers. And a couple of other packs of stickers I've come by through the mail. My mom picked up for 97 cents at the store, and my grandparents got some, won some at some thing. I don't know, a pack of stickers. These like chainsaws with smiley faces, because nothing says good job like a chainsaw. And every time they do something good, whether it's brushing their teeth without screaming, because I still have to brush my 4-year-old's teeth, because it's just been a huge thing. I don't know if my kids act normal in that, but oh my gosh, they hate getting their teeth brushed, and I still have to brush my 4-year-old's teeth for him. And only in the last week have I been able to convince him, oh, hey, if you don't scream and cry while at it, you get a sticker. And it's only been in like the last 4 nights that he's let me brush his teeth, or 4 days that he lets me brush his teeth, and he gets a sticker afterwards. If he doesn't get up before 5:45 in the morning, which has been such a horrible thing, he gets a sticker. If he cleans his room without fighting, he gets a sticker. If he sits down and does flashcards for schoolwork with me, gets a sticker. You know, anything he does good. Well, that was the 2-year-old's book. My 4-year-old has the book too, and that's what I was talking about. I'm not really sure that's turning up on there. But yeah, he has the same thing. And he loves the concept. And because my 4-year-old gets it, my 2-year-old kind of gets it. And he does the same thing. And yeah, here's one page. I've been doing this for about 3 months, and here's one of the pages. He loves it. And not only is he better behaved now, especially with a little bit of practice. I started this when he was, almost 4? About 4 months before his 4th birthday. And he loves to take out the sticker book at night and show people how good he's been and what a big boy he is, because he has so many stickers. And it's just a great concept and has been a complete game changer for me. And with that, I can usually just say, hey, if this is something you do, you get a sticker. Does it work all the time? No. But it's gotten to do the smaller mundane things, so things that really shouldn't be a screaming fight that make you want to pull your hair out, like, would you please eat all the food on your plate? No longer an issue. Or not crying while I brush your teeth. Definitely not an issue. And that's something that I'm like super stuck on, because I have terrible teeth. Like you can kind of see, my husband has terrible teeth. And so we're just convinced our kids are going to have terrible teeth, mostly just due to genetics. And yeah, my husband and I have been in dentist chairs all year long this year. So we are very consistent with, okay, you need to brush your teeth. Come here. And that might be part of the reason why he screams, is because we're just like, it's an absolutely must be done twice a day. You're getting this done whether you like it or not, because you're not having mommy and daddy's teeth troubles. And that might work and it might not. But yeah. And that has been how I've gotten my kids to behave better for the most part, and where I can actually enjoy them more. And the fights are usually, more regular temper tantrum things, and it's not just completely out of control. And I just wanted to share that real quick. So I hope if you're wanting to pull your hair out that you will go and get this book and just read it, because it's just been a gold mine of information. Bye.